G'day! In today's video I'm replacing the display on a Nova 5T. I've had it on my blue heat pad here for around about 5 minutes. Then I'm going to take the back cover off. I'll be using some isopropyl, thin metal pry tool, and use that to cut into it. This is cutting into it extremely well. At the rate that I'm almost skeptical whether or not this has been repaired once before. And I'm in. So from here, what I'm wanting to remove or take out is the screws to take off the top plastic cover and the battery. I could potentially leave this bottom section in, lift up this top section, get the battery out, and then disconnect the screen from there. So I'm going to attempt that. So do note there is different length screws. We'll just spin you guys around. There are yous. Bingo. So do note the different length screws. The darker screws seem to be going into the plastic, where the lighter coloured, shorter screws look to be going into the silver, or directly into the silver. So like there, for example. These are pretty straightforward phones to take apart. Most of the Huawei's seem to have a very similar design, that you take the back off, take the back cover off, remove the battery, and typically it feeds, the flex cable feeds through to the display itself, which in turn makes it a relatively easy repair, which you'll soon see. Granted, some of these screws aren't wanting to leave. Here we go. So I don't have my typical screw holder to use in this video, as I'm currently working from home for a few days. Hopefully only a few days, probably not. And I've left that at the workshop. So with heat, it does make this part considerably easier. Also remember this screw here, as the heat does make it very tacky, and from there you're able to lift it up. There we go. So I fold this up, should still remain fairly flexible to the point that it won't actually snap. And I can go disconnect to the battery, follow its pull tabs, which I'm not too sure what they're saying, but just give it a reef. 1, surely 2. There we go, and 3. So take this off. There we go. One battery now removed. So then from here, all I really want to do is disconnect the display here. So fingernail under it, lift it up, pull this up. And from here I'm going to do the cheating method to get that screen out, which works a bit of the time. So I'll try my luck. I'm going to put a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver through, and just push it out. At this point the phone frame is too hot for me to handle, so it's not exactly helping. But it is providing a fair bit of resistance. So I'll get it started thin blade and isopropyl between the display and the, there we go, like that. Give it another shot. There we go. I did lift a bit of the frame out, that's alright. So from there, we did lift up here, but none of the other glass would seem to have come out as one whole piece. From here, I'm going to turn the heat pad off, get a flathead screwdriver and work around the outer perimeter. We'll move the back cover back onto the heat pad to get it nice and tacky. Go. There we go, so I'm mostly happy with that. There's a couple of spots where the adhesive still stayed. But overall that should be fine. So from here, I'll grab the replacement display. This one. As we can see, it looks pretty much the same. Take this off. Little peak hole up the top here for the front facing camera, or punch out. And now I'm going to use some S7800 black frame adhesive. There is also B7000, but I'm going to stick with black on black. And what I'm going to do is go around the outer perimeter of this with the adhesive. There we go. Put the cap back on here. Get some more black frame adhesive on my fingertips. Luckily it rubs in reasonably quickly. Now back to the display. From here I just want to feed the flex cable through. Like so. Drop the screen into its rough positioning. Make sure it's all good around there, which certainly feels to be. Flip it over. Move this out of the way. And from here, I want to connect up the display first. I will turn my heat back on, granted only at 60 degrees Celsius. And before I run that cable down, I want to reconnect the connector, like so. Then I'll start there and work it into the groove, like so. Next up from here is the reinstallation of the battery, which may or may not be difficult, depending on what you've done. fold this back over, like so. Now I'll reset the battery in its location. Again, like so. Fold over the connector and can reconnect the battery. So prior to reinstalling it, you can test out the display if you're unsure of the quality or if it's from a supplier that you're not familiar with, or if you just purchased it off good old eBay. There we go. Now it's a matter of putting those screws back in. So due to my battery running out, I'm just going to go with the white screws, the silver screws to begin with, just so you guys know where they're going. Here, here, there, and then the black screws basically go anywhere you can put them. So from here you should be fine. And the reason why I put the heat mat back on right now is A, to cure the glue on the display, but also to make all the other adhesive in the phone rather tacky. So from here, at the end of it, I can just put a couple of lacquer bands around the whole phone, and usually that rebonds it reasonably well. I would say at a water resistance level, not an IP68 level, but a very practical level. So something that if you're using the phone out in the rain, you're not going to get water going in there to kill it. But if you drop it in the shower, in the bath, in the puddle out the front of your workplace, then it's not really going to help. Granted, I wouldn't really expect much to help with that. Last screw. Now for the keen of eyes, that screw did originally come from here. For the sake of this argument, it doesn't really matter. So now I'm going to put the back cover back on, start in the top left hand corner and go over the cameras, and push it down. Work it into the grooves. Then from there, you should have been able to replace your Huawei Nova 5T display. So yes.